Repainting, the word all traders hate to hear when talking about indicators, and it's actually one that most people do not understand. So let's get into it and see if you truly know what repainting means and how you can use or avoid it. Firstly, let's take a look at a chart and an example of an indicator and see if it's repainting. Do you think this is repainting? Well, despite the signal appearing and disappearing, this is not a repainting indicator. The behavior of appearing and disappearing is occurring on the current open bar, and this is totally normal behavior, and in fact most indicators do this. For example, all moving averages change their values on the current bar. Since the average is changing, RSI changes its value on the current bar, and so does the MACD. All a signal is doing is checking if conditions are met. For example, is RSI crossing 50? And if yes, it prints a signal, and then if no, during the same candle, the signal will hide itself. So what we've just seen here in the example before is not a repainting behavior. Now, let's take a look at another example. You'll notice the signal here has vanished even after the bar has been closed. This is a repainting behavior. This has given the word repainting a massively bad name, as people can exploit this in indicator design to give the illusion that their indicator is more accurate than it truly is. For signals, of course, yes, this is very bad. However, repainting does have some valid use cases. The zigzag indicator, for example, identifies significant price swings by filtering out smaller movements or noise using a predefined percentage or point threshold. It connects swing highs and swing lows that meet the threshold, forming a zigzag pattern that highlights major trends or reversals in the market. This can be extremely useful for traders who want to identify key market levels. So despite the zigzag indicator repainting, we can see it has a very valid use case. Whether or not a repainting tool is good or bad greatly depends on the context, and before you judge something for repainting, ensure you've understood the use cases. Yes, generally when it comes to signals, it's best to avoid. However, the repainting of retrospective data to give a clearer vision of the future can be massively useful for traders from all backgrounds. So hopefully this helped you understand repainting and the use cases of it, and why it's not always something to be afraid from. If you enjoyed this and want more educational content like this, don't forget to subscribe and join our Discord in the description below.